Good morning, everyone. Today is a Sunday and it's just the perfect amount of chilly. It's a little rainy. I'm wondering if it'll get more rainy or less rainy as the day goes on. And today I'm gonna be doing quite a few tasks, or try to do quite a few tasks. I'm gonna be doing some more tomato preserving, and I'm gonna do some apple preserving for making pies or apple crumble. And I'm also gonna try to harvest some of my herbs and get those dry and ready to preserve as well. So you can come along with me for that, and maybe I'll even get to throw some other stuff in. Two more bags of tomatoes. Some of them I'm gonna still let ripen some more before I process them, but gotta get that done. There's a video I have already done on how to preserve tomatoes that you can find. I'll put it somewhere, but these ones I will show you I'm gonna make into tomato paste, I think. And I don't think I've shown you how to do that yet. It's super simple, but I will show you in this video. First, we gotta get these cored out. I don't know if you say that for a tomato or just apples, but get the center out of them and any bad spots. And then I'm gonna get the water boiling as well. Okay, so now that all the tomatoes are blanched and peeled, I put them back into a pot, and I'm gonna use one of these handheld type blenders. If you don't have one, no problem. You can just stick this in a normal blender or a food processor. But I'm going to mix it all up. So by the end of the mixing, you want it to look just as thin as like a tomato soup. No lumps or bumps, all liquidy. And we're gonna put our temperature on a medium-high-ish setting to start with, and we're just gonna let this cook down basically all day until all of the water is out of it. And that's how you make tomato paste. You just cook all the water out so it's only the tomato left. While doing these tasks, I'm having my morning coffee out of my beautiful mug that's been handmade by, I got it at a farmer's market locally. I think she only lives a few towns over, the woman I got it from, but look how pretty. Oh, I just love handmade pottery. I'd love to make some of my own when I have the time and resources someday. And of course I love coffee. I mix cream and maple syrup, and this time of year I add cinnamon or just pumpkin spice, where they mix the cinnamon and the clove and everything together, and I mix it up with my little frother. I got this very cheap on Amazon actually, so I can link that. It's very good for making cream for your coffee, whipping the cream for your coffee, and perfect. So good. Making my own delicious creamer that I know doesn't have any weird stuff in it is so good. Before I do anything else, I am gonna start putting away the clean dishes from last night and doing the dishes that I just made right now. It's good to just keep up with them as you're doing them instead of trying to do them all at once, because that's just not fun for anybody. So I'm gonna make a start on that now. Next on the agenda is taking care of some apples. So it is apple season, and I'm so excited to go apple picking. I'm going to be doing that soon. Haven't gone yet, but I have been able to get some bags of local apples. So I'm going to start processing those today by peeling and cutting them up to have them ready for making apple pie or apple crumble, anything like that. So let's get into that. I add a little bit of lemon juice to my apples because this just helps prevent excess browning and it adds a little bit of acidity. And I'm measuring kind of how many apples I want per bag by using a pie pan. It just makes sense to me. It will get less when it's cooked, so I'm keeping that in mind. But that's about how much I want per bag. Okay, so 1 bag of apples has made me 4 bags for either 4 apple pies, or I could use some as apple crumble, but this is all gonna go in the freezer. I got all my peels and cores on this plate, and I'm gonna take this out to my compost. Yesterday I tried making my very own pumpkin bread recipe, and it really did turn out fantastic. So that will be going up on the blog in not too long. I'm gonna write the recipe for it, and I'll probably film a video for it too, so keep an eye out. But so good. My next thing I want to make sure I do is start my whole chicken. I am gonna be baking a whole chicken today, so I have my oven heating up to, I do 375. 350 can usually be a juicier chicken. 400 is said to have a better, crispier skin, so I kind of like to do right in the middle to try to have best of both worlds. So that's what I set it to, and I'm gonna go get this in the pan. Our chicken is now ready to go into the oven. Checking in on our tomato paste. As you can see, it is still in the process of cooking down and still has water in it, but see, it keeps getting more and more thick as the water boils out of it. So the rain did pick up, and it is a beautiful rainy day. I love rainy days, they're so cozy. But that means I'm gonna hold off on harvesting herbs for today. So the chicken's been in the oven for almost an hour now. Still got time to cook. So I'm gonna go do some sewing, and I'll meet back up with you when the chicken is all done to show you how that turned out. And there, roast chicken complete. Oh, I cannot wait to eat this. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you for coming along with me while I do some of my tasks, and I can't wait to see you next time. Okay, see you later.